I just feel like total crap this entire week. I mean, aside from winning all three of my basketball shoot-around games, including last night for, early birthday tribute to former friend Angelique, Bobster, Sarah Geronimo, fan friend. Yeah. Other than what I've done in the court, on the basketball court, I mean, surprisingly enough, I'm able to hold my composure, staying in the moment as I should. And then, outside of all of that, I just feel like total crap. And, unfortunately, it's only right that I feel like total crap. Hell, I'm gonna come in super late to work. I just have not been feeling it like this, man. Like, I told you, after what happened on Sunday night, I told you it was going to be hard for me to forget. And to this day, I'm still pretty bitter about it. I'm still very bitter about it. And now look what has transpired. Like, I just feel like I have not been myself this whole week. As much as I tried, except on the basketball court. But, there's a lot of forgetfulness. And then, unfortunately, I just lost a keychain somewhere. I don't know if it was on a basketball court or not. I don't know if I had it with me. It's just so frustrating when I lose stuff like that. Those little things. It makes me wonder if I had it with me when I was here or that. It's just very frustrating. But set aside from that, I mean, I want to go bigger picture here, dude. Like I said, I've been... Yes, I am going to get help sooner or later. But after what transpired last Sunday, this is no ordinary family argument anyone would ever have. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what any of these supposed remaining friends that I have who have not been talking to me, with exception of Mari. Now that we're not even talking, we haven't talked for like 2 weeks now. But I'm talking about these other supposed remaining friends who haven't said a damn thing, like Anastasia, Ray, Neil, Dewey, Julio, Carlos. I haven't heard a damn thing from any of those guys. Even guys like Jessica, Resha, Mercy. Where are they at? And I'm talking about guys who have responded to some of my videos. I don't hear from them anymore. Like I said, I mean, I bet you they probably all unsubscribed from me. Like Anastasia, Julio, Carlos. I mean, I don't even know if Carlos still has a YouTube account. I haven't heard from him. And Russ, I don't know. He might have unsubscribed to me too. Mari, I have not heard from her. She probably unsubscribed to me. You know what I'm saying? But, getting back to my point here, this is no ordinary family argument that I ever had experienced in my entire life. And and this is where I'm at fault, because I could have asked about getting the help that I need a lot sooner, but it had to take that particular incident for me to finally get it. It's just that bad. The timing, my greatest weakness has been timing. Poor timing. A lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and this is a perfect instance. I could have gotten this sooner, right after what happened toward the end of March, And then, I just, it had to take that for me to finally get it. Look, I don't care what's happening on the news. I can care less to even bother, or even, to just look. I feel sympathetic for those who have gone through what I've seen on the news and all that, especially with the wildfires and some of the tragedies and all that. I'm not saying I don't, but I just don't have enough heart right now to care for what I see on the news. I know a lot of these people like Lovely Mel and Mari have been telling me, you know what, there's bigger problems out there than our problems and your problems, this and that. I don't care about what's going on in the news right now. I care about my problems. My problems are what I'm focusing on right now. Because for me to experience this kind of darkness that I've never faced in my life, just think about it. Back then, my life was decent. I had a good life. I had a great life. I happen to be one of the most joyful, energetic, high-spirited, uniquely talented thinking dudes that, you know, that got a lot of these people that I made friends with, you know, attracted to my personality. And now a lot of those friends are gone. Because who knew that they were going to see me like this at my worst? I mean, for them to see this version of me based on the life that I'm dealing with right now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear some of these people telling me, oh yeah, well, you should move on. You know, everybody makes mistakes. You know, move on from this and that. I get it. All of us go through family disputes, you know, disagreements, normal disagreements like that. Okay, at least in my case, it'll maybe take me a day or so. I mean, just about a day to get over, or a day or less. That's fine. I can overcome those. But this one in particular, it's not one I can get over with very quickly. It's not your typical normal family argument. You know what I'm saying? This has got to be one of the worst in my lifetime. And I'm talking about in his recent time too. Look, I mean, most of these friends right now, like, I'm talking about the guys that have accomplished a lot in their lives. Like Diane, ex-friends too. Diana, Tristan, Julio, Robbie, Lovely Mel. Well, I mean, I'm talking about guys like the ones that have accomplished so much. Yeah, them. That they will never feel the pressure that I'm facing right now. Because I'm the one that hasn't accomplished much since what? 2018? I haven't accomplished anything. And now, they're never going to feel the pressure that I'm facing. The problems that I have, that, you know, it's way worse than the problems that they're facing. You know, they have to be in my shoes to understand where I'm coming from, for them to understand that my problems are worse than any of the problems that they're facing. I mean, with the exception of Lovely Mel, I know what she is going through and all that. But as for the rest of the guys, like Tristan, Robbie, Diana, Julio, Carlos, Boss, they're never going to have the problems that I'm having. They're never going to have it. I don't care what anyone thinks. Because my problems, I mean, it's why that my life is in total darkness. They can say what they want to me as far as like, you know, oh yeah, you know, life goes on. You gotta move on. I mean, it can't. It's people who are telling me literally to stop the bleeding, like just like that, without any, you know, without any source of medicine, this and that, is I can't get with that, you know. And you know, like, but this is exactly what I was alluding to from yesterday's you know, video, where I had that comment from Lisa, supposedly it's Lisa, where that first sentence in particular, when she said, you know, like, avoid these places, anyone would seek counseling after working here. Just take a look real quick. Yeah, you can see that particular first sentence right there. So yeah, I mean, this is, and now I'm one of those people that got it. I told you, like yesterday, I bet a lot of those people, especially the almost 20 people that left in 2023, like Paula, Laura, guys like Kathleen, Lisa herself, You know, a lot of them. Jeanette, like, they probably all had to seek counseling or just mental therapy after all the hell that they've been through in there. You know, the fact that they're going through all that kind of bullshit that no other, or I should say no normal workplace would ever experience. This is not a real world place, man. I've been here for 12 years. And look, again, I'm not trying to make a direct excuse where I say my workplace made me say all this and all that. But here's the thing. Just for me to when I stay there longer, having to realize that this place is what I didn't expect for it to be. I thought it would have new life, but instead we got the same upper management. I'm talking about the same 3 managers, including the HR and the 2 sales managers, still working there. When I first came in, they were there. So they've been there for more than 20 years. Hell, should I say 25 years? And then the same company president. So why would I believe for 1 second that this place is gonna improve under that ownership, under that same ownership that just never appreciates anyone's ideas? You know, they just shoot down all their ideas, you know, for the betterment of the place. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've been alluding that many times, and so how can a place like this, you know, grow? How can it get better if most of their ideas are just shut down like that? That's why it'll never get better. I have no hope. I can come in late like how many times a week, you know? And they don't give no damn. And nothing's gonna change. And, you know, let me just quickly go through this. I have more to say as I'm getting onto this. I'm kind of rambling on. I'm rambling now for like a little more than 10 minutes now, when I really want to get into this picture right here about, you know, how much longer will these friends, well, I don't say supposed remaining friends, wait for me to get better, for me to return to my friend circle. So I'm gonna get much more into that, like, as far as that goes. This is part 1 right now. Sorry, it's just been a total rambling on video, just expressing how much crap I've been like all week and all that shit. So I'm gonna get to more of that, you know, later on. So yeah, there'll be a part 2, and stay tuned for that.